Alright guys, we're playing some Darius in Toplane in the new patch of Season 13. And I'm going to teach you guys exactly on how you can play him. So, what you want to run right now in this patch is Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, or Tenacity. You want to take a Last Stand in Demolish or Second Wind or Boneplate. But we also have his Doran Shield with Ghost and Flash. And we're also currently playing against the Yasuo, which is a very, in my opinion, a very easy matchup. I'll showcase you why. I actually want to take my W here. Usually on Darius you want to pick W level 1, but I'm going to take my Q here. Probably. It depends. Let's see. Nah, I'm still going to go W. So, Darius, well, you guys know it. I've been recommending Darius at this point, I think more than at least 50 times. Like, I've made so many videos about Darius and about how amazing this champ is. I don't think I need to explain it, like, for the 51st time, you know. This champ is just amazing. So many good matchups. Everything about the champ is amazing. The way how we're going to play out this matchup is very simple. As soon as I get the lane priority, like having the wave stacking up, we're going to go directly like aggressive. All we have to do is, you know, pulling out the Yasuo passive. That's it. Okay, it's going to be a direct L then. Bro, I literally W'd the creep. That's disappointing. Should have used the button to ignore the wave. That's a little bit disappointing, but I'm glad that we had to send your roam. So he still end up dying. You gotta be very careful with Yasuo. Like, even though this is a matchup that is highly favored for Darius in many different ways, you have to be very careful with how you approach him, because Yasuo is playing this game with lethal tempo. Lethal tempo is really broken. Once you proc this thing on the Yasuo, you can 1v1 anybody in the game. As you can see, like, Yasuo even gets to beat almost Darius, right? I know that we missed my W on the wave, and it literally cost us, like, almost dying for it. But if that thing would have hit, the Yasuo lethal tempo would have still got really close. Like, that's just to mention, like, how good this is, right? You gotta be very careful with it. Again, Yasuo's playing it the same way again. He's going to play it really aggro. I'm fine with it. If Yasuo players play aggressive like this, they basically put themselves in danger, because they sure get stronger because the wave is stacking for them, but they also put themselves in a position they cannot get out of once they're getting ganked, or once you have a really good grab. So it's absolutely okay if Yasuo plays aggro like this. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I missed that C, just kidding. Alright. I think that this game I'm probably going to end up going for the Trinity Force build, because the Trinity Force... Let's shove this in. Yasuo is still in mid. I was expecting him to be pathing back top, but he didn't. Let's get my steel caps. We're going to go for Trinity Force, because Trinity Force provides a better, much better 1v1ing and everything than Strikebreaker does. The difference between, like, both of the builds is that Strikebreaker provides a slow as well as AoE damage, which helps with wave clearing and helps with chasing. Trinity Force helps with, like, splitting, shredding turrets. And more importantly, it gives you more damage in general, because, you know, it combines with the attack speed. You get 5-6 faster. You can also proc it on your W, like the Sheen. It's actually a really good item. It just makes you way stronger. So it really depends on the scenario. It depends on what you're up against. You want to adapt based on, like, what they're playing. They're both really good builds. But I prefer Trinity Force here. I'm keeping my grab. There we go. Never use your grab if you don't have to, because your grab needs to be used when they're trying to run away, right? There's a lot of champions in the game that have plenty of dashes right now. If you keep the grab in any case possible, you know, use it when they dash away. It's much more effective that way. So don't use it when you don't have to. Be smart with it. Let's go back. This time we're going to be going for Sheen. All I want is just more damage on my W. If I cast my W with Sheen, it's gonna be some great damage. Trinity Force chunks with the towers. Yeah, exactly. That's why you want to build it. That's one of my main reasons I'm building it for. Either for the 1v1s or for the turret damage.
Kill a king, change the world. Kill the god.
Let's see. This Yasuo is playing so tilted. This guy is constantly looking to get the lane priority just by shoving the wave, which is it puts him in a position where he can fight, but it also puts him in a position where it's super risky for him. So
beautiful, unending war.
Gonna hold the wave a little bit. There you go. Let me show you what I mean with this. So if Yasuo moves up right now, he's gonna literally move forward, right click me or whatever. I can all in him. I guarantee you I'm going to win. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, I was gonna hit like another auto attack and then press R. It failed. I could have just hit QR, but she would live with like around, I'd say, 120 HP. With the passive on Needly, I think that she would be like 10, 20 HP or something like this. I tried mixing another auto, which failed. Feels bad, man. That sucks. That sucks, man. Could have been played like slightly more clean. Slightly. The wave is also shoving into Yasuo, which is super bad for me, by the way. Again, this guy is shoving it? Eh? Okay. You gotta be serious, right? Yep, he's doing that. One simple auto attack, and that's it. Still have my grab. Let's see where he's going. Personally, I love the opposite matchup as well. I actually played a lot of Yasuo into a Darius in the past, and the matchup is a lot of fun to do. There you go. Let's get the wave. Alright. I want to get my Trinity Force. I'm not going to fight him here, obviously. That would be a bad mistake. Let's walk back. With Darius, don't care that much about mana, bro. Like, if you're standing in the base and all you're doing is just waiting for your mana to refill, like, you're kind of wasting your time. You don't need that much on Darius, man. If you're, like, waiting in base and you have, like, 75% mana, just walk back to the lane. That's all you need. It's just, like, a little time save. Some champions can do this. Not all of them, but depends on what you're playing.
An ally has been slain.
This Yasuo seems pretty tilted, by the way. Like, he doesn't seem to learn his lesson. It's like perma-shuffling all the time.
Shut down.
Oh, I thought he was roaming. worth trying. Got the passive down. Didn't hit the Q. There he is. Yasuo players can be tricky to kill sometimes. It depends on how good the Yasuo player is, on how well he can use the dash to, you know, block your Q by dashing into you. A mechanically really skilled Yasuo player, you can almost never hit your Q. Never. It's really hard to do. So be aware about this. Unfortunately though, I cannot back off yet, because if I do so, Yasuo will push and get plates. I have to prevent that from happening. So we're gonna end up shoving this out. Then we can reset. Whoops, we missed that. He probably is gonna Q me here. I hope he doesn't, but I think he will. Now here comes the important part. I'm not going to wait for my mana to fully regen, because if Yasuo decides to be like, hey, I'm going to shove this out, I'm going to lose a plate. So this is one of the things I'm talking about. If you wait for your mana to regen in base, you're going to lose plates. It will happen. So there, like, as you can see, I'm back to lane now. If I was waiting in the base for my mana, like, he could have had a plate. But I'm back already, you know. In high elo, in if every player is like, I'd say challenge elo, this will happen all the time. Like, people will abuse the seconds. The higher elo you get, the worse it gets. People will know when you get back to lane.
My howl heralds war and death.
Let's put that down. I want to get the blue buff, but I'll take one more wave. I don't want Yasuo to push this out all the way down here. First, we gotta get rid of this wave real quick.
An ally has been slain.
Last try. I'm not gonna be too bothered. Nidalee is here, so that means I can take the blue buff for free. I made sure I chuffed the wave so Yasuo doesn't really get to do anything. Oh, he's gonna try and fight. Thank you. Now we're gonna wait down here because I don't think he's got a ward.
Shut down.
The wolves are
Okay,
at your
he
door.
does have a ward. Got that. Ah, I missed it. My bad. My bad, my bad. That was not a good grab. Sidestep. And there it is. I'm gonna make sure I back off here. Just to make sure I'm not gonna get Nidalee, you know? Always a chance it might happen. Let's go back. We're gonna be building... I want to go Dead Man's Play because it allows me to engage on the Yasuo over and over. That stance is also really good because it basically prevents me from dying. But I think I'm gonna go with this one.
We are all wolves.
Now there's like two differences in this build. Like, if you go Dead Stance, you become an absolute unkillable, you know, person against Yasuo. We will never die anymore once we have this item. We can keep on snowballing and snowballing until we win. Dead Man's Plate is making us... It's still making us tanky. It's just that we're missing a little bit of damage, but in return we have the movement speed and the effect of the item, which allows us to chase. That's why I'm building it, because we have a really good game right now. If we go Dead Man's Play, we can chase much better. We can get kills much easier if we build it because of the movement speed.
Interest me. Putting in accident.
Ally has been
Yeah, never mind on that one. I'm not gonna take a risk like this. Let's get the tower going. Yasuo's roaming, really good for me. We force the next wave. We're not going to go mid lane. We want to go here. We want to force the next upcoming wave. Because Yasuo will end up missing the entire wave if we push it. So what we're doing here is going to make Yasuo fall behind even more. And maybe we can also get the turret. It really depends, but we will try. Just a Kai'Sa. I won't fight though, because there's a chance of someone being here. It's not really worth the risk. I could have technically dived Kai'Sa easily, no problem. I think I might be able to stay up here though. I was making sure I would flash in case, you know, she would make some kind of play. I'd be able to flash out. If she was going to stay alive, she would have to walk this corner and then kill me. So that's pretty much the reason why I did it.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
So yeah. But keep that in mind. If you flash into a direction and you can like skip the corner like this and force them to move up to you, you can actually get another auto attack in. It's one of the things you could do. So now we have my Deadman's Blade. We got steel caps. As you can see, we have a ton of movement speed. Now we're going to get into the next part of the game. We're going to be getting kills. Like, we're going to use the Deadman's Blade to get as many kills as we can on the side lanes. Because we have way more movement speed now. Way more. Look at this. This guy will never run. No matter how hard this guy is going to try it out. See? Why build a Death Stance if you can literally build the Deadman's Blade and get like and get kills like this? Right? Much better. Much better. So again, that's gonna shove. There's a Brum right here, super random. Maybe if I walk up here. Oh, there's a blue buff. There's a Nidalee right here. Let's grab this one too. I want Nidalee to lose every single jungle camp out there. This is one of those. I think we can probably get 2 kills. I'll flank them right on the back. Hey, there's another one here. Suppose we can probably kill him. I think we might. Oh, okay, that's a smart ward right there. That's a good one. Let's go. Playing Darius is always fun to do. Never gets old playing this champ. I feel like Darius is just one of the best gems to pick up simply with the fact that Riot does not seem to care about the strength of Darius. It does not really matter like what kind of season you're playing in. Darius never gets nerfed. This champion remains the same way like the entire season. Like it's been like that for the entirety of like season 12. Season 13 is no different. It's the exact same. Ah. That grab was not necessary, but whatever. It's fine. Let's grab the next wave.
The delusion.
And let's grab my death stance. I actually need 100 more. Let me just grab the wolves. That will make Needly fall behind a little bit.
Strong will rise.
Whoops. Haha, yeah, nice try. Nice try.
Anarchy, call it what you will.
I think this guy's still chasing down. Okay.
Save the world from its weakness.
Whatever, man. Let's go back. Yeah, Zach's also popping off.
Double kill.
2 kills. Unbelievable.
Quadra kill.
Zach is not at all broken, man. Not at all.
This
Not at
battle
all,
was
man.
meant to destroy.
I actually played Zach top lane for a video previously and was able to do the exact same thing. The champ is stupid, man. Stupidly broken.
Make your choice. This war is just beginning.
I think I can probably kill Yone. Let's give it a shot. Nah. Drake spawns in a couple seconds.
We must escape.
I'll leave that up to my team to do it. Nice. Let's grab these ones.
An enemy has been slain.
There's Kaisa on the way. Yeah, that's one. I'm not gonna fight because I know that Kaisa and Braum are on the way.
Seize the beast within and become
Look at this. Yasuo is literally walking in. What do you think is gonna happen? How obvious do you want it to be?
find freedom in the carnage.
I wonder if I can still kill them. Ah, there's a control ward. Yeah, makes sense.
I was
Well, let's grab the
born to
captain.
end tyrants and bathe their kingdoms.
At this stage, it's just a matter of time until we win. Thank you. Okay, this game's decided. Let me grab this thing real quick. Got it. They're trying to fight Zac. Look at this. Meanwhile, up here, dude. There you go. Hey, either way, this is Darius Toplane. Thanks so much for watching today's YouTube video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.